So in this lecture, I am going to draw different type of shapes in the CST Studio. This is how we draw different shapes in the CST Studio. This is the scale and this is the length. The length of the scale, and this is the width, which is 2. Now I am going to draw this in the CST Studio. Open your CST Studio. Now it is opening. Click on the new template, then microwave RF, antenna blender, next time domain, next, and finish. This is the selection where we draw different type of shapes in the CST Studio. To draw the shapes, I would like to go to the modeling, and these are different types of tools that would help us to draw different types of shapes. As I am interested in drawing only this shape, which is the scale, I would like to draw a brick from this. This is a brick. Click on this and press the escape button. Now, this is the section where we draw our shape. Write its name, a square. This is a square shape, and now these are the coordinates. The position, the coordinate length, the width in the x-axis is 2 and its length is 4, which is the y-axis. So now this is the minimum point and this one is the maximum point. So 0 to 2, and this one is 0 to 4, and this is the thickness, which is the height of the material. So I am writing this as 0. First I am writing it as 0. Now make up a review of it. As you are seeing there, that there is a positive x-axis and there is a positive y-axis. I want this shape to be half in its positive x-axis and the other half in the negative x-axis. Also it's half in the positive x-axis and other half in the negative y-axis. I want this shape at the origin. So in order to shift it to the origin, I am writing this as -1 to +1. So that the minimum point is 1 and the maximum point is also 1. Here I am writing from the -4 to -2 and +2. So this shape is at the origin in the region. If you are interested in the height or thickness of the material, then this is the minimum point and this is the maximum point. If the height of the material is 1, I am writing it as 1. This section is for zooming. As you can see, this is the height and these are the length and width of the material. Click on OK and our material is drawn. If you want to check the length and width of the scale shape, press S on the keyboard, then double click on it. It will show that the width is 2. Press D for this selection, then press S and double click again. It shows that the length is 4, which is okay. Press D for the selection. Then if you want to check the height of the material, rotate it and zoom it just in this place. The option for rotating and zooming are provided. You may also want to zoom it in and out. For this section, to check the height, press S again, double click on it, and it shows that the height of our material is 1. Press space on your keyboard to adjust its position. Double click on the components. Components 1, double clicks on this. Then take. If you want to assign some coordinate to some variables, then as in the picture, W is width and L is the length. Now assign in. Now I am assigning the variables. Now I am assigning is -W 2 plus W, and here I am writing is minus L 2 plus L. Make a preview of it as W in the width, which is 2, and L is the length, which is 4. So our material is drawn, but its shape has changed because I have not considered the half is the positive axis and half is the negative axis, as well as half is the positive y-axis and other half is the negative y-axis. So this is in variable form. If you want to assign its thickness as a variable, then write its edge and its height. And its height is, let's go 1 is height. Now you can easily change the other values from this section. Click on the parameter list, as there are some parameters that we have defined. If you want to change the length from 4 to 6, then just write 6 and press F7, or go to the home and click on its parametric update. So in this, the length is increased. Similarly, if you want to change the length from 2 to 4 or 3, then just write I'm changing it to 4, just 4, and click on it or press F7 from the keyboard. This would also change the material coordinates. So if you want to check, then press S and double click on this. This shows that the length is 6, and also if you want to check its width, then press S and double click on this. This shows that the width is 4, and D for the selection press. Then I am changing the height from 4 to 6 and from 1 to 2. Then click on the parametric update and rotate this one and just zoom in on this section. Now press again S and double click on this. This will show that the height is 2. Then press space. By pressing space button, the input shifts aids the active. So this was our tutorial in which we have learned how we can draw different type of shapes and how we can assign different parameters types.